just really wanted to thank y'all for coming, and I think there's a lot of people here that just really needed you to stop by. So, my question
You're lovely.
Where are all these groovy men in the real world?
I know.
my question's for the cast. I guess I was wondering, given the nature of the show, has there ever been any particular scene or something that's just really creeped you out, where you went home and just kind of had to leave the lights on for one day?
Good question. There's been a couple
I-
of graveyard scenes that weren't pleasing to me.
Yeah. I have 2 closets in my house, and they're very dark. And I have a door and with glass in it, and when I lock myself in my bedroom, I lock myself in, but then the closets are in the bedroom with me. It's true, and I get weirded out, and she's like, "Those closets are weird." And so then I'll lock the one, and then it'll be still in my bedroom, and then they're dark, and I'll lock the other one, and then she's like, "Well, they have a glass door." And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "A ghost can just break that." And I'm like, "Oh, so that I kind of like want to get the closets out of my room, but it's too much money." So yeah, I get weirded out by closets.
I definitely have times when I'm driving home at night and we've done like a whole day of ghost stuff and talking about death and people jumping out at me and, you know, stuff like that, where I'm like, okay, here I am in my car by myself. 3 o'clock in the morning. There's my archway. I don't have a light on. I'm gonna go into my house, nobody's there. I'm definitely like, okay, what would I do? And I definitely would not handle it as cool as Melinda, that's for sure. Oh, thanks. I'm like, oh, sorry, thank you.
Hi, my question is for Christoph. How does it feel to have Cameron, like this wonderful person, play your mother?
It's great. She's a fantastic mom on TV and off TV. She makes me crepes. I go over to her house. I hang out with Milo, who's her real son, and he's a cool little dude. He's like my little brother, and it's great.
My son thinks he has there's 3 sons in our family. Him, Christoph, and Elvis. But Elvis never came and went surfing with my kid or takes him bowling, but that's the kind of kid Christoph is. He calls up and says, "I want to hang out with Milo, he's my little brother, can I come and take him bowling?" And he does, and it's really awesome. Come on, girls, start falling in love with this guy. He is so amazing.
Hi.
Hi. This question is for Jennifer. What I'm about to say ties into my question.
Okay.
I'm a fan of your music. I saw you sing in a concert, and you sang a song called Bare Naked, and you were giving a free giveaway, and you threw it towards me, and you said, "Oh, I have bad aim." And,
I do have bad aim.
Yeah, and I just was wondering, are you planning on ever singing on the show? Because I'm a fan of you. I am.
Oh, that's really nice. You know, we've talked about it. I've actually, we've talked about the possibility of maybe doing an episode where a singer or composer passes, and so Melinda, as sort of their unfinished business, has to sing back the song to their loved one. Maybe that, you know, that would happen. But we haven't really worked in an organic way to do it yet. But I'd like to sing on the show. I think it would be a lot of fun, and thank you. That's very nice.
We actually have used some of Love's songs in the show, including Bare Naked. So keep your ears tuned. We'll play some more.
Sing now.
Sing now. She's not a monkey. Sing, monkey. Here's a peanut.
Okay, we'll take one more question, then we're gonna have to go to the giveaway.
Oh.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pass this down to Jamie, who's going to pull.
Wait, we got one.
I was wondering, is it like easy to pretend to see and hear ghosts on the show?
You know what? It's gotten easier. I mean, definitely when we did the pilot and everything, I was like, you want me to stand in a room and talk to myself? Okay. It's like I do that at home, but I'm not sure I want the American public to know that I do that. And I definitely had to get used to it. But as the show's gone on, it's really difficult to not be swayed by Melinda and what she believes in every day. I mean, she's a pretty empathetic, powerful person in what she believes and how she stands up for her dead. It's definitely gotten easier, and now I really like it. I feel like they're my friends in some ways.
When we shoot the show, if there's a ghost in the scene that Melinda can see and we can't, we shoot it once with the ghost, and she looks at them, but we don't know where they are, so we're looking all over the place. We can't hear them.
Don't look like Stevie Wonder.
You know? And then we do it without them.
That's the hard part.
But every now and then, she tells you what the ghost is saying, and then you want to talk to the ghost. So the actor's in the room as the ghost, right here, and you know the actor's right there, and all acting rules tell you to talk to an actor. But we can't, because then you'd think we could see them. So they're going, talk, 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 and you're going, okay, but that is the strangest thing. And they're right there, and you want to talk to them, and you're pretending they're anywhere else, but right there is very, it's confusing.
It's weird. And the guy who plays my dad, Gary Newman, who's a kind of a legend actor, he was talking to me in the scene the other day, and I was like, not looking at him. He's like, hey, why aren't you looking at me? And I said, you're a ghost. He goes, what do you mean? You can't see me? And I said, I'm not allowed to look at you.
We're like, watch the show.
So I thought I was being rude, so I got really weird.
And for Jamie, it's really tricky
And then I
because he
cried.
can hear them.
Yeah.
So he hasn't even tougher job because always like, we've got to look like you can hear them. So he's constantly they're like, turn your head. And he's like, what do you mean? Turn my head. And they're like, well, turn, like you can hear him. And he's like, okay. And they're like, not that direction. And he goes, well, they're over there. What do you mean? So he's got a tough job.
My ear a lot.
They shoot close-ups of his ear.
The ghost listener.
I don't know if any of you saw the clip on the website or on Jamie's site. I think it's even on my site of him trying to eat Chinese food. You have to check it out. Where can I find it, Jamie? Because it was so funny.
You can probably go to myspace.com/Jamie Kennedy. You can see my stuff.
Eating
you go
Chinese
there,
food.
Ghost Whisperer.
That's behind the scenes.
The Ghost
him
Whisperer
trying
might
to just use chopsticks. Now imagine that tenfold, him trying to hear and see ghosts and not look in the direction. It's ridiculous.
Hold on a minute. Chopsticks are hard to use. It's hard to. They're two wooden sticks. No, there's a lot of weird stuff.
Are there 2 more questions now?
You want to take the questions?
Let's take them. They're waiting. Can we take them? Come on. You guys, you 3, we're going to take your questions, but we'll do quick answers. Okay, go ahead.
3-1.
Hi, my name is Christian, and I was wondering if, how many seasons do you plan on doing?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Well,
How many
I will
would you
give
like?
you Les Moonvez's phone number, and if you could call him and ask the question, we would love the answer. I don't
As long
know.
as we have stories to tell, we hope to be able to do more shows. And if you guys watch and tell your friends, we got a better shot.